morning. It's 5:30 a.m. on Friday morning, and all is good. Welcome back, everybody. Not long up. I got up at 5 a.m. and the wind has died. It's only like 11-12 knots, so I shook out a few reefs and we're back making 5.2 knots for the Kilrush lighthouse off the coast of Kerry. I need me specs. We're 151 miles from our destination in Kilrush, and we're about 12 hours from the next waypoint, which is the Kilrush lighthouse off the Blasket Islands, the most westerly. So all good. I just hate when we're on a run, so it's just, I hate when the sails do that. I love my sails. I don't like when they're banging over and back, so I might alter course slightly just to keep them full. But anyway, all good. Approaching Ireland. Very overcast and raining outside, which is nothing new. I changed course slightly, but the wind has changed as well. So we're on a beam reach now, which is lovely, and we're doing 7 knots. Well, 5, 6, 7, averaging 6 probably, which is great. So we've 12 knots on the beam, 13 knots. Very good. Fresh morning. Perfect conditions, 15, 16 knots, more or less, kind of beam reach. Yeah, out here, but beautiful. I let out the full Yankee, 2 reefs in the main, and I'm going to have another coffee, and I might shake another reef out of the main, depending on what the forecast is going to do. But I'd say should carry it, although we're doing 7 and 8 knots as it is. I don't want to shower this early. So I'm super excited, really excited to be closing. Well, I'm 100 miles off the coast of Ireland, so that's great. I'll give you a look. So the swell is down, overcast morning, but delighted to be making great speed and a great course. Nothing wrong with 7 knots. Oh, I hear the canter. Most important part of any day. You know, I'd be in bed and I say, I'd get up now. I love bed. I'd be in bed and I say, get up now in a minute. I get up now in a minute. I get up now in a minute. And then I say, I'll have a coffee. That gets me up. So I'm on my second coffee this morning. And it's only 6 o'clock. What time are we? 25 past 6 in the morning. And beautiful speed. 5, 6, 7 knots. Well, we've actually slowed down a bit now, but anyway, it's good speed. So, top of the morning. I have to practice my Irish accent now and everything. Coffee and a smoke. The next thing I'm going to give up, the next thing I'm going to do is give up cigarettes. Oh God, I'm smoking way too much. I didn't smoke for 8 years, believe it or not. No, about 7 years, I think. And when I got to Tenerife last year, when I sailed in, I was so stressed out. I went up to buy groceries and I saw that cigarettes were only like €3 a pack. And I said I'll buy a pack, and I smoked them. And since then I'm smoking, which is a shame. And I feel it, you know, it's not good for you. But anyway, I did it before, I'll do it again.
Occasionally reaching force 6.
I'll fly home.
Decreasing southwest to west, force 5 or 6. Later decreasing force 4 or 5, and
okay.
back in southwest.
Excellent.
Reaching force
So
in the northwest.
yeah, so I have force 5 and force 6. That's okay. It's not a headwind, so that's good. So it's great to be back in familiar waters and you know the VHF frequencies for the forecast and be able to understand it. So it's great. So 4.6 is okay. I can live with that. I'll fly in. So that's good. Excellent. Porridge for breakfast. Super Value in Kilrush, County Clare last year kindly gave me all my food, and I'm still working off it actually, which is great. I love the porridge for breakfast, especially when it's cold, because the temperatures are back down now that I'm gone north. I even stayed in my wet gear after I came in this morning. So nice breakfast of porridge. And I put a few prunes. Oh Jesus! Don't cook them. A nice breakfast, and I make too much porridge. I make a big pot of it, and I can eat away then out of the pot then as the morning goes on. I'm a grazer. I like to eat frequently. You probably guessed that from the videos. I eat a lot. I love eating, but when it's cold, you need food, and when you're burning up energy, you need it. So it's important. Sleep and food are very important for me at sea, and I try to do both as well as I can. A nice lump there now this morning. I've been away for a while, so it'll be lovely. I see my son PJ, my daughter Emily and Rachel and all the grandkids. It's going to be brilliant. Can't wait for a PJ hug. See you soon, PJ. Better take down my Spanish flag as I approach Ireland. So the wind is back up. We have a forecast of 4.6, fairly imminent, fairly soon. We're up at about 25 already, which is good. We're making 7 knots towards the next waypoint, and then we'll have a fair wind. We'll run away up the Shannon. This time tomorrow I'll be running up the mouth of the Shannon, biggest river in Ireland, and the estuary up as far as Kilrush. So looking forward to that now. So it's 8 AM, I got up at 5:30, I'm going back to bed now for a while. We're free of all shipping and fishing now for at least 2 hours, so that's good. Woo! Been a fast trip, I must say. Great winds the whole way, and lovely now to have this 4.6, 35 knot winds. Oh, I just got hit by a bad squall. So I jumped up and have a fully reefed main now, and a good few turns in the Yankee. You can see the squall. It's just gone ahead of us. Quite common here. I had a bit too much sail up. I'm excited to make speed. You can see the showers. Always get wind with the showers, but anyway, we're more comfortable now. Oh jeez, I was just going to go back to bed. So the speed will be down now, but anyway, I'm still on a good course. Probably down to about 6 knots. Anyway, she's happy with the reefs in. I'm tempted to, if the wind stays like this, I'll drop the Yankee completely and run with the reef main and stay sail. Almost there, almost there. And then the sun comes out. That's typical Ireland. 4 seasons in one day. They have hailstones now in a while. It's beautiful though. Oh yeah, it's eased off now again. That's good. That's very good. I don't mind getting the gusts once we're not stuck in 35 all day. Jeez, that'd be hard. I want a nap. Oh God, life is good. I love this. I really love it. It's if anyone that sails, you'll understand. But for people that don't sail, watching this, just you and the boat and the elements is beautiful. It's up to you to decide how to control what the boat does. And obviously, a good boat will mind you, but it's nice to keep her. To keep her running well and not be straining everything and putting everything under pressure, keeping full sail up in strong winds. And I don't know, it's just I'm not explaining it well, but it's just lovely to be in control of yourself here, just with nature in your boat. That's why everyone loves their boats. I adore Waxwick. She brings me safely everywhere. We're a good team. So we're back to taking water over the deck. I'm just up after a nap and I got woke by the sound of the water hitting the deck. But it's okay. It's I changed course now. We were beam onto it. But I don't want to go outside with the camera. I might in a while. Lovely. Whew. Oh boy. So Saturday and there's plenty of wind, easily 4-6. They're given 4-6 on the VHF. It's definitely there, so it'll be a fast run as far as the Tirach Lighthouse, the most western island of the Blasket Islands. Bit of a dilemma. These are 5 fishing boats, trawlers, but because they're so equally matched in distance, I wonder are the pair fishing, like trawling between them. So I changed course and I'm going to run port to port with them. It'll slow me down an hour or so, but I just wouldn't take the chance of going through them, and I can't get a response from them. Anyway, best to play it safe. I had to jibe to get out of the way of the fishing boats, which is lucky I have the boom brake because it came across easy. I'll record it when I'm driving back. Oh, there it goes. Not bad. The wind has eased anyway, so. But I just didn't want to go right in between all those fishing boats. So we're still doing 5 knots towards Cork. Well, I've avoided all them anyway, so they obviously weren't pair fishing. It was just, it looked that way. I don't know what they were doing, but anyway, it's always best if you're in doubt. For me, if I'm in doubt, get out of their way, they're working. And yeah, I'm well clear of them now, so that's good. Oh my God. And we're back on course, which is good. And I didn't have to go that far. I can still see him on the port. I didn't have to go that far down. Sailing vessel waxwing calling Valencia radio, over.
Sailing vessel Waxwing, this is Valencia Coast Guard Radio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Valencia. I'm just after coming from northwest Spain, and I'm just doing a radio check as I approach Ireland, over.
Yeah, Waxwing, yeah, you're very welcome back, and you're coming through loud and clear. 555, over.
Thank you, that's good to know. I put in a TR as well as I'm at it. I'm en route to Kilrush Marina ETA about 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That's 12 o'clock noon Saturday afternoon, over.
Okay, Waxwing, yeah, that's all copied and understood. You might give us a call again on your safe arrival back in Kilrush, and we'll be keeping an eye on you here anyway, over.
That's fantastic, Valencia Radio. Great to hear you. Waxwing out.
Okay, Waxwing, talk to you soon. Slán go fóill.
Gurmila Mahagat the vocal. Waxwing out. Very nice. It's good to be home. Unusual day. The wind is up and down, the sea is up and down. We're about 30 miles west of the Bull, off the coast of Cork, Kerry. No sign of land yet, and there won't be for quite a while. Oh, I'm going to get wet, I know I am. I already did. Get a wash. So good news, the wind has dropped off to 20 odd, 22 thereabouts knots, and our speed is still 7 and 8 knots even with all the reefs in, so no complaints. Looks nicer that side, doesn't it? Lovely sunset, a bit watery, could mean wind and rain, but anyway, so wind has gone light, I'm not complaining. And ho, the tea room. I was hoping to get there by before it got dark, so that's lovely. And the blasket's inside, the great blasket, really stick it on. Nearly home. Well, my home is in there actually, when I'm passing it. Just as I was west of the Blasket Islands, I got the most beautiful visit at sunset from a pod of dolphins. Lovely welcome home and escorting me towards the mouth of the River Shannon. This is Kilrush Lighthouse on the estuary, the Shannon estuary. Our house was called Kilrush growing up. My dad sailed every inch of the Shannon. That's why we all got into sailing, all my brothers, my sister. We all grew up sailing in this area and on Lough Derg. So it's a beautiful morning. Drifting away up along 5 knots. Sails are filled, but we have the tide with us as well. You get a couple of knots out of that maybe. Lovely to be able to walk around on deck again without crawling. So I've everything ready, fenders out, ropes ready again. The last time I used them was in Portugal. And the weather's cleared up a bit. It was fairly hazy this morning. The decks are nice and clean after being swept by the waves. That's where my boat hook was that disappeared. You can see where I had it lashed. Gone. I have to get another one. Royal Western Yacht Club of Ireland flag up. The club is in Kilrush. I'm a member of the club. So strange not having a swell. It's incredible. So all's well that ends well. So I had a wash, clean shirt, and rooted out a pair of jeans. I've been in a trackie for the last week. Just watching out for shipping. It was an incredible voyage. If you had paid someone to give you weather that you wanted, I wouldn't have got better. I had 25-30 knots on the quarter, on the beam, nearly the whole way home. That's pretty good. You can see the tide running off the buoy outside. So we have a good knot or two with us. The tide is filling up the Shannon. High water 10:30, so I'll be slack water when I get in, which is good. So I thank everyone for coming along with me on the journey. It was great. I'm looking forward to reading all the messages, and I'm back in phone land now. I'm back. I've signal again. So next stop, Kilrush. Take a few days off, spend time with family. Next weekend, myself, my children and the kids, we're renting a house somewhere and we're going away for the weekend, which would be lovely, just us. That'd be really nice. Then it's back to work. I'll lift the boat out into the boatyard and start a small refit. Luckily I got a lot of it done in Portugal, which was great in good weather, but I still have a refit to do, and prep everything for setting sail again in August. Scattery Island and Kilrush just ahead, and the heavens just opened to welcome me home. What a fantastic trip. I mean, as I said earlier, you couldn't have got better weather. It was just fantastic. Beautiful sailing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll be lifting out in the boatyard now soon, and lots of exciting news coming up as well. So it's going to be great, and you get to see Waxwing out of the water if you haven't seen her out, and just a bit of prep work to be done. But a massive thanks to everyone for all the beautiful messages. I'm getting great messages, so encouraging, on all social media and on YouTube. It's brilliant. So thanks again, everybody, and thanks so much for watching.